welcome to the Neat Silbuffering special bonus content event. Spectacular were those other words that we decided on. I'm Taylor Smirl.
I'm Rileigh Smirl.
I'm Sydnee McElroy.
And I'm Liz June. No relation.
Oh, that's funny.
Alright. So hopefully you enjoyed our Silbuffering neat crossover episode. We talked about the drinking that doesn't happen underage, but if it did, what does go on? I don't know. Anyway.
When everyone was 21.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And legal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The first time you had a drink legally, which was the only time you ever had a drink, because it was
21
legal.
years old.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Or if you've heard about other people's drinking.
Yeah.
Maybe you've heard about drinking.
You hear what maybe drinking is, maybe.
Well, which is so Rileigh has told us what drinking is, even though she hasn't. She, you know.
Rileigh, what is drinking? She's speculating.
Drinking is, I don't know. I can't tell you because I'm 19.
She's just seen other people that are in her age group but of age and what they're drinking. So I'm remaking a cocktail that her older friends drink.
Yeah, because I'm in college. Like half my friends are legal drinking age.
For sure.
So when you're at the pub having a Shirley Temple.
I have a Sprite.
What do your
Diet
friends
Coke.
drink?
Just get crazy. Throw some grenadine in there.
Really?
Ooh.
My friends drink blue motorcycles,
Okay.
which I don't know what's in it, but it's blue.
Well, here's something true. So, as I definitely said on the podcast, that's the same drink that I came of age with, but it had a different name that I can't say on that podcast, but I can say it on our channel because we're explicit.
Oh.
I learned of the blue motorcycle as a adios motherfucker.
What were you looking for?
That's good to see if our parents were.
Our parents are still there. Oh no.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad.
I think I may have had this drink as well, except for I would just order it as
Something
something
blue.
Could you please give me something blue? That was
Yeah.
usually the intonation.
And they just put
Something blue.
like a Long Island and some blue in there. Like,
Which
we had
is
that
what
drink.
it is.
Yeah, we had that drink, but we called it a trash can.
Which is what it is. Yeah, so the premise is it's vodka, tequila, rum, gin, and whereas in a Long Island it would have Coke and triple sec and some sort of sour mix. This one has blue curaçao and Sprite and some sort of sour mix. So it's just a Long Island that even has more, I guess, more processed fake sugars, and it's blue. So it's a blue Long Island, yeah.
Yeah, it's a longer island. No, it's not.
A longer island.
It's not about the size of the island. It's how blue it is.
Well, we're gonna make a this size. So the thing about a Long Island is it mixes a ton of booze together. A lot of things that aren't necessarily compatible. So I tried to still make it something that a young adult would drink, because I did. 21-year-old is a young adult.
Yeah, no one's arguing that.
A legal young adult would drink.
Yeah.
It's just not, I still want to make it sweet and boozy. So vodka is the most obvious one. I also went ahead and did some rum, so kind of cut two of the base spirits out there. But I am going to do 1.5 ounces of each, so it still will be boozy. Island shakers again.
Yeah, deep shaker.
Improvisation.
It's all about saying yes. That's improv. The first rule of improv.
Yeah, say yes. Yes and.
Yes and. Oh, that's the other part.
You forgot the first rule.
I got the first half.
She got half of the first rule.
That's the first half of the first rule.
Just say yes.
Which is key to learning the whole first rule, which I assume is key to learning the next one, which I don't know.
I'm not sure what the next one
Well, you knew a half more than I did. All right.
Whoa.
I'm gonna add 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon or lime juice, sorry. And then I'm gonna do let's do 1 ounce of the blue curacao, because I still want the kids to like what they're having.
Are you improvising right now? You playing a little improv?
Hey.
Oh, I guess so. A little
Did
bit.
you change your mind? Ooh.
Yes and.
Yes.
Just like whose line is it anyway?
Well, the base for this is
every bit is funny.
Every bit is funny. It's like a modified Tom Collins is what we're going for here, which is sort of what like a Long Island eventually gets to after many poor decisions in life.
Is that how it goes?
Long Island.
An immature Tom Collins? Is that what you're saying?
That Tom Collins is like, all I need are these two things and I'm perfect. And Long Island's like, I don't know what I need. Nothing satisfies me.
Maybe I want to go to Santa Fe. Maybe I want to stay in New York. I'm not sure.
That's true. Did you just make a rant reference?
You made a
Tom
rant.
Collins.
That Collins.
Do you know the way? Son of a...
I'm just let you nerds have your moment.
Why not us? Why not us?
All right. So I have the 2 liquors, the blue curaçao, the juice, and I'm going to shake this over ice.
Beach shaker, go beach shaker.
Ooh.
Beach shaker, go beach shaker.
I'm gonna shake. We're helping. We're helping with the drink.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Drink
They're
successful.
sticking together.
Uh-oh.
Put it in.
Drink success.
All right. Look at how she pours that.
Fancy.
A blue drink has never been poured like this.
Well, not like it should be. I don't have a strainer, so I'm working with what I got.
Wow.
I still want it to be relevant to the kids of today. So
Oh, no.
instead of whereas Long Island's blue motorcycles, you're topped with some sort of like soda, Coke, or Sprite. I'm gonna top this with a White Claw. White Claw.
Kids love those.
Yeah,
I love those.
more sophisticated, less sugar, still basically Zima. It's fine.
You know what? It's not even pool blue. It looks like, you know, the water at a putt-putt golf course?
That they dive
like a
in?
mini
It
golf
does look like
course.
that.
Like
Mini
when they
golf
have pirate
course.
ships and stuff.
That's what I was going for. Mini golf blue.
That's what that
great.
looks like.
I have a spoon.
That's very pleasing. Very
No.
aesthetically
It's very
pleasing.
pleasing. It looks very
You
refreshing.
just stirred with. Is that now? Is that what you usually use?
Yes.
A knife?
Knives. We just have knives. Don't question your bartender. We only have knives.
Okay.
That's actually how they named the screwdriver.
Really?
Supposedly.
They didn't have anything to stir with, so they stirred it with a screwdriver.
No spoons, so.
Apparently, bartenders are always missing their spoons.
I watched Mom stir a drink earlier with a glow necklace that she found.
Well, you know,
Covered in
On the
sand,
bar.
still. I think.
Uh-huh. So
you go with what you got.
Look
I
at
hope-
this
Look how
beauty.
beautiful.
I
It's
garnished
so
it
refreshing.
with a maraschino cherry because
looks
also
lovely.
I'm trying to make a drink that the young legal adults would
Yes.
enjoy of today.
it looks lovely.
It looks
Does
great.
look lovely.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Looks
try
like
it,
it
not
tastes
you.
great. Not me.
Okay. We'll first try. All right. That's good. That's very good.
Whoa.
It's much better than like what I remember the blue drinks of my youth
Yeah.
tasting like, which
Yeah,
were
I would
mostly
drink
just
that.
like, you know, sweet.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a little bit more balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little bit fizzier.
It looks great.
It's not overwhelmingly like alcohol. It's very refreshing.
It's nice.
I believe you.
It's good.
Aww.
2 more years.
2 more years, kiddo. All right.
What do you call that concoction?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
not a blue motorcycle.
Well, no, it's not. What?
A
Riley,
blue-
It's,
Should we
you gotta name it.
You should name it, Riley.
A blue moped. A blue scooter.
A blue Vespa?
A blue
scooter.
A blue Vespa?
Is that the
blue-
classier motor?
A blue golf cart.
A blue golf cart?
That's actually
What applies
beach
to your
appropriate.
Because we're at the
generation,
beach.
Yeah, you guys really into golf carts now? Or what's the?
I don't know.
How do you get around?
A blue hybrid.
A blue hybrid.
A blue hybrid.
Cute.
We care about the
Blue hybrid.
Aww.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor is you could name it a blue
Prius?
Prius
A
and
blue
just go
Prius.
all the way
Blue
through.
Prius. Come
Here's our
on.
blue.
Blue Prius. That's great.
All right.
I feel like that's
A
fine.
blue drink for the new generation.
A blue Prius. Sponsored by AFC's remake.
Can we?
Can do.
I don't think that's really right.
Change it to the new blue deal.
New blue deal.
Oh, the new blue deal.
The new blue deal. You can have that one for free.
Hey,
Hey.
I like that.
It's all free.
It's all
Okay.
It's all for free.
This was free the whole time.
That's a good name for a drink,
We're gonna
though.
film this and we're gonna put it on YouTube.
Which is free.
It's free.
No worries.
So we're going to take one of, because you said one of your drinks was just sour pucker, apple
Yep.
pucker.
That's what
So-
we thought we were very sophisticated because we were drinking like lemonade beers. They weren't Mike's Hard Lemonade. They were called Two Dogs. Which I think
Okay.
were like the precursor to that. But then when we got like fancy, we'd get a big bottle of green apple pucker and just drink that.
Because it's,
Yes.
what would you
Pass it around.
technically, would you call it a cordial, Taylor?
No, I would call it the sugar syrup that's flavored like green apple.
I think this glass is perfect because that's the color.
That is the color.
That's why
That's
I
it.
picked
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's exactly the color of what it was.
We're going to take that sour pucker and we're going to elevate it to something that you might drink now.
Yeah.
Because would it be fair to say that you wouldn't drink sour pucker by itself now?
No.
Yeah. So we're going to start with some bourbon. Do you like bourbon?
Ooh, I do.
That was a nice noise that made.
That was great. It sounded artificial.
Oh man, can I have that shot glass? So we're gonna start with 2 ounces of this, right?
Yes.
I always have to check with you. I forget about the recipes, which is roughly this shot glass. We're gonna say, yep, that looks like 2 ounces.
Good to me.
And then we're gonna take 1 ounce of your apple pucker, which I think is right there. That looks good.
Yep.
Can't believe you drank that.
Beach
Straight
measurements.
up. Just in
And then-
cups.
Did you even
Not
have the one?
shot
Because this is the
glasses.
non-alcoholic one. Did you get the alcoholic one?
Oh yeah, and not
How
in shot
alcoholic? Are
glasses.
you sure?
Well, I mean,
Are you sure?
It may have just been flavor.
Were you just
Was
drinking
it the
flavor?
placebo? Were you drinking placebo?
these were the days where like if somebody showed up at a party with Golden Schlager, you were like,
Oh,
"You're a prince.
that.
You're a
Really, you have gold? You are the prince? Prince Golden Slugger.
So
That's amazing.
I don't
Isn't
know.
there a drink that you can do golden sugar and apple pucker? They make like a,
Sounds like a thing.
I think it's like some kind of like golden apple pie thing.
No, okay.
it makes sense that we weren't even sophisticated enough to put that together.
I think it's a bad idea.
I think it's all, yeah, that sounds like 2 bad
Yeah.
ideas together.
You know, we just sat there with plastic cups drinking warm apple pucker.
That's wow. They're kind of like melted candy.
not a beer.
You know those like apple, those caramel apple
Those suckers?
lollipops.
Yeah.
If you melted that.
That's exactly, yep.
So we're gonna do 3/4 ounce of lime. No, I've got lemon juice here. Lemon juice. Lemon's good with apple, you know.
Fact.
You know?
No, it's a fact. It's a fact. It
Science?
preserves the apple.
I feel like
put some-
fact is like fuck.
You're talking about like squirting it on there to keep it from going brown?
Yeah.
Okay,
True.
They
okay.
go together like.
Apples, lemon, and juice in a cocktail.
Ah, you nerd.
That's good. You are good at improv.
Oh no.
You've been doing this. This is the first time I've made a drink tonight. Sorry, I touched your ice. That's gross.
I touched everybody else.
Touch everybody's ice.
All right, so woohoo, beach
Chopped all the
shaker.
broccoli.
Beach shaker.
Beach shaker. Okay, that seems good, right?
Yep.
Or more? I don't
Nope.
know.
That seems good. Don't.
I didn't break it.
For every other bartender having a spasm because Liz just tapped glass on the sidebar, you're right.
It's plastic. It's
Yeah.
plastic.
The other one was
She tapped the
glass.
plastic.
Plastic.
She
I
did.
tapped
She
the
did.
plastic part.
Don't worry.
I was not my
like when you use
first.
a Boston. We're gonna cut this
Let's
out.
do.
I'm excited to be drinking. So
I'm excited too. I'm having a hard time with this melted ass
I'll drink
ice.
this.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
Use your
Some
hands.
fresh ice.
Dad, stop watching.
Dad, stop watching YouTube videos on Facebook.
I'm not gonna pretend that I know how to strain this. Maybe I'll try. I don't know.
You may need
This
to
doesn't look like a good
some-
idea.
No. Okay. Hold on.
But, okay.
Like, so if you don't have a strainer, you can do it between two glasses. You just have to be really careful about where it's coming out.
These are probably not ideal glasses either.
Yeah.
But that looks cute.
Hey, nice.
You gotta finding just the tiniest space between the two. It's not perfect, but it works if you don't have a strainer.
Yay.
That's great. Thank you.
You don't need a strainer to
Yay.
make cocktails.
Thanks
Apparently, you don't need jiggers, shakers, or strainers to make a cocktail, as we have demonstrated.
When you're on island time, you don't need any tools.
You just need alcohol.
Exactly. And family.
And family.
Family. Oh.
So do I-
Don't drink it yet.
Oh, okay.
Here's wait. So we're gonna top that off with a little sparkling cider. Right? That's why I got
Ooh.
sparkling apple juice. I think it's nicer to say cider. I know that might not be the correct thing to say.
As in, like, you lied?
Like you have on New Year's.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
Good.
Like, because, young adults to look at that and go like, oh, that's the good stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was the good
Yeah,
stuff
that's
for
the
your
good
entire
stuff.
childhood.
Yeah.
When I was knocked up.
That's it.
That's perfect. So I'll put some green chip on your.
Oh. Look at that fancy garnish.
Right?
Even got a
fancy.
little honeydew.
Oh, it's putting everything green on there.
Hey.
We got all this
Wow.
green stuff. And
A
a little
cucumber?
Cucumber.
It's our last night at the beach. We're cleaning out the fridge.
Here's all this stuff.
Is that typical of a beverage?
Look how cute it is.
do you want a small salad? Would you like an amuse-bouche?
Is it honeydew?
An amuse-bouche.
Booze. So it's got
Cucumber, an apple.
Dad, don't take my
You
phone.
can take that stuff off, but it's
I'll
just
just
like
take a
pretty.
drink.
Just Dad's hand.
Dad
That's
just wanted to
Dad's
That's just
hand. Grab your
cookies
cookies.
somewhere there.
Okay. Still in the cookies.
If you can taste it through all the garnishes.
No, it's really good. It tastes very good.
Nice.
And it's nice because it smells like cucumber. As I'm drinking it. It's very like,
Refreshing.
because
Like
you're
refreshing.
just shoving it straight up your nose, so
do
that's
you
good.
want
I guess
to
I'll
drink? It's very good. I would drink that.
Mm,
Totally.
That's yummy.
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
But like if you get a cucumber,
I like the actually maybe you could incorporate that somehow. If you really wanted to like
maybe next time.
it's very
shake
fresh.
some cucumber in there.
Yeah, that was
There
cute.
you go.
I love it.
What should we name this one?
All right, Sid.
Oh no. Oh, I'm on the spot.
It's okay, we can
Think
edit.
about
This is
your
so difficult
think
because you just called that the Blue New Deal, and like
This one's green.
that doesn't
right,
work.
but this
'cause
is the
that's
drink from
already a
your
thing.
from the '90s. So
Yeah.
pull up an economic policy from the late '90s that you relate to.
Hillary Clinton's healthcare plan.
Not the best name for a cocktail.
But
Hillary Clinton's healthcare plan doesn't have like, can I order 3? I want 3.
It is kind
can it just be Clinton
Just
care?
like-
It does have all this salad on the top,
and
you
it's
know?
like
Yeah.
it's a drink. Like this is Clinton's healthcare plan. That's not a nice thing to say about
I
it,
want a
but it's
Clinton's
funny.
healthcare plan.
Funny. Can I have a Clinton's healthcare plan, please?
Is that what you're calling it?
Unless you want to call it the late '90s Hillary Clinton healthcare plan.
No, I think the Clinton healthcare plan is great. So
All right.
because the Clinton healthcare plan or AOC's Blue New Deal.
Yes.
Nice.
I think we know what's getting the votes.
Yeah.
Well, that's just because it's been closer to me.
Oh,
Or just a drink. That's why
Oh.
it was more of a gun.
That's fair.
oh.
Gotcha.
I thought you were being mean again.
That wasn't abstract.
No, I just didn't get it. That was my fault.
That's fine. Well, all right. So there are your
Yay, teen drinks.
teen drinks. Not Not teen.
No.
Not teen.
21
No, definitely
and up.
not teen
Drinks.
Yes.
You still might think of yourself as teenagers, but we know you're legal.
Yes, over 21.
Because you got an ID.
I don't.
I mean, you have an ID.
But it says
Right,
I'm
but like
a teenager.
you're a kid. That's fair. You got your kid ID.
I got my kid.
I'm a kid. I can prove
It just says
That's what it
kid.
says.
just kid.
It's just a
Kid.
card.
Kid or your social security number.
Kid.
There's a
Kid,
picture of
okay.
me and it says small.
Small. Es small.
Too small.
Too small. I'm sorry, ma'am, you're small. You cannot drink it at the establishment.
I am small.
You may not rent a car until you're no longer small. Alright. Thank you so much.
Thanks
for
for having us.
Thank you
Yay.
guys. Thank you for our drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take those with you if you want.
You can take both.
I mean,
Well, yes,
you can
it's-
Sid can
sorry,
take
Sid.
both of them with you.
I've been Taylor Smirl.
I've been Liz June.
And I'm Rileigh Smirl.
I'm Sydney McElroy.
This is
Nee! Thank you.
That's it.